In this episode, we delve into the power of lifestyle photography for wine brands. We'll briefly explore compelling research that highlights the impact of lifestyle photography on consumer behavior and helps you get this investment across the line. We'll discuss how emotional connection, subconscious influences, and storytelling through images can significantly enhance your brand's D2C sales. And we'll share our top tips for getting, using, and finding the right shots for your wine marketing. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Headtraining, the series where digital marketing meets the world of wine. I'm Polly Hammond, founder of Five Forest, and today I want to talk about lifestyle photography for winery marketing and advertising. So let's start with the numbers. The impact of lifestyle photography as a marketing tool can be profound, as revealed by a 2020 study from Apex Drop. Their research showed that shoppers exposed to lifestyle content on an e-commerce site were a whopping 187% more likely to make a purchase compared to those shoppers who were not exposed to such content. These customers didn't just stop at buying. They tended to spend more money, with average order values being 17% higher. Even better, the time spent on a website spiked by 288% when lifestyle photos were included. And this means more opportunities for storytelling and more opportunities for conversion. But why? Why does lifestyle photography have such a powerful effect? I know I'm being super nerdy with research, but understanding why this works will make you a better marketer. So we'll start with my alma mater. A 2017 study from the University of Southern California sheds light on this behavior by revealing 3 key ways consumers perceive brands. Human-like characteristics. Consumers often attribute human-like forms, minds, and personality traits to brands. This anthropomorphism means that consumers are more likely to engage with brands that they perceive as having relatable or desirable human qualities. Congruence with the self. Brands are often seen as congruent with or connected to a consumer's self-identity. This means that consumers are drawn to brands that they feel align with their own values, beliefs, and lifestyles. I often liken this to the Matrix's perceived self-identity. Remember, it's what we think we are, not what we really are. Analogous to human relationships. Consumers may view their relationship with a brand similarly to their relationships with people, and this can range from casual acquaintances to deep and loyal connections, depending upon how the brand relates with them on a personal level, of course. If you've ever stuck with a winery through a bad vintage just because you love them, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Delving deeper into the psychology behind purchasing decisions, Harvard professor Gerald Zaltman asserts that a whopping 95% of our purchase decision-making occurs in the subconscious mind. And here's where lifestyle photography becomes a game changer for your wine brand. Emotions drive purchasing behaviors. Lifestyle photography, by showcasing products within real-life context, can evoke emotions and connect on a deeper level with your consumers. For example, a picture of a family enjoying a meal together can evoke feelings of warmth and togetherness, which are then associated with the products featured in those images. Since most purchasing decisions are subconscious, lifestyle photography can subtly influence these decisions by depicting the product in an aspirational context. It allows consumers to imagine themselves in a desirable situation, which can be more compelling than just seeing the product alone. As we know, good marketing goes beyond just the product's attributes. Lifestyle photography does exactly this. It sells the lifestyle and the feelings associated with that product, not just the product itself. It is the mantra, sell the sizzle, not the steak. For what it's worth, I hate that expression. To make this easy, I've broken it down into 3 categories. And the first is think like a marketer. Lifestyle photography plays a crucial role in marketing and advertising, primarily due to this ability to create authenticity, relate to customers, and enhance brand messaging. Start by referring to your marketing personas. They're an awesome tool to understand and cater to your target audience. These fictional characters, representing your typical buyers, can guide the creation of lifestyle imagery that speaks directly to their needs, preferences, and lifestyles. Next, focus on aspirational, relatable, and authentic imagery, and I've just won marketing bingo with that sentence. Aim to create images that show what consumers can achieve or obtain with what you're selling and help them see your product in the context of their daily lives. Popular types of lifestyle images include candid shots, action shots, lifestyle portraits, and environmental portraits, each playing a different role in effectively conveying your brand's message and values to your consumers. Don't forget, visual storytelling is super powerful. Don't just set a table or start snapping pics of the vineyards. Think of your images like a story, a guest driving onto the property, being met by your front of house, experiencing the tasting or tour for the first time, making a purchase or signing up to your wine club, and then sharing that special bottle with the people they love. There are so many stories to tell with our wines, and you'll craft better marketing campaigns when you view your lifestyle photography as storyboards rather than simply shot lists. 2, think like a designer. Blend brand elements in photography. Strategically incorporate your brand's colors and personality traits into your photos. This strengthens brand recognition and creates a visual connection with your audience. And please be sure your labels are facing the camera. Establish a strong photo personality. If your brand lacks a distinct photo personality, invest time in defining what that is. What lifestyle settings, imagery, and narratives will most effectively speak to your target audience? Are you minimalist and austere, maximalist and decadent? This could be as simple as ensuring that all of your images are color graded to feel the same. Mindfully design your environment and styles. Lifestyle photos should use settings and photographic styles that appeal to your intended audience. Do you make canned wine great for camping? Then don't shoot it in a Carrara marble and chandelier lit tasting room. Consider composition. This is a big one for my Five Forest team. Be sure to include photos with copy space suited to your website, advertising, and social media needs. 3, think like the person paying the bills, and that starts with thorough planning. Photography is not cheap. Be sure your team has prepared a detailed shot list for your photo shoots to ensure a diverse and comprehensive collection of images. If you need a starting point, I've linked the Five Forest Ultimate Shot List with over 130 shots in the description below. It's free to download. Maximize the versatility of your images. Plan to use these lifestyle photos across a variety of materials, from Instagram stories to website hero shots to print collateral and even large format advertising. You don't want to have to call back your photographer because you didn't have the right photo size. Stage multiple sets for one day of shooting. For indoor photography, there's nothing stopping you from getting summer and Christmas and Mother's Day shots all on the same day. Planning in advance helps make this possible. It can make it cheaper to amass a useful photo library, and it will make your marketers oh so happy. Think carefully before you roll out new label design. New labels mean throwing out historic images. Be sure to include new photos when you're considering all the cost of implementing a new label. Learn better photo management. This is a real problem we see with clients where photos are literally dumped into folders with no consideration for future findability. Proper naming, we'll talk more on that next week, proper photo metadata, and photo descriptions are available on pretty much every photo saving system. Making use of them can save your team and partner agencies like Five Forest hours of scrolling through gigabyte after gigabyte of photos just to find that perfect shot. Ask me how I know. So that's a wrap for today's episode on lifestyle photography for wine brands. Join me next week as we tackle the ins and outs of better photography beyond pack shots. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to check out the free shot list link below. And as always, reach out to me or the Five Forest team if you have any questions about rocking your winery marketing. See you next week.